Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down, it's play action. First play, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. And the quarterback keeps it here, fighting off the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field. It's Sand. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Look at out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a skill play defense in the shoe that has such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been. Huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff to the right side. Fights through the tackler. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Handoff to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. The 10 now. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play at the completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand. And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Aller. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Nice grab. It's Singleton. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. A nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. He breaks free. First out and more. He's still running. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Sayan. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll stop the ball at the 40. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's third down for the offense. Looking to throw. It's St. To dart right down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. Defense able to contain him after that juke, and he picks up a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson, Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go, and gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Peoples. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First down, they're going to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And out comes the field goal unit. Right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. first play of the drive now from the 25. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He'll throw it now. Graham down the middle. It's Singleton. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Peoples. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off with some nice positive yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaking tackles. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, What a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Movement here from the tight end. He keeps it on a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They're going to run it here. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Short connection to the tight end here. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Pass caught. Second down now. Quick pass. The catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive. Down. Breaks into the clear. Ah, here he goes. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Hey, you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's saying. Short throw complete to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still done it. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on.
He's in the clear. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from that.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Singleton. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. With the catch, it's Pena. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback still with the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling. Tight end goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pounding away with the run game. Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. And
That play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us